Diane, I'm listening to a podcast, Black Lodge Trivia Night. I've never heard so many game aspirations in my life. Symbaroum for our fantasy, Deadlands for awesome.
Oh yeah.
So I want to pick something that's the other sci-fi thing I was thinking of was I have sort of a Star Wars Andor kind of.
God damn it! This stupid fucking virtual background.
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Bullshit. When Patrick inevitably pivots away from Deadlands.
No. That's not happening.
Weird Frontiers. There it is.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Can you see it?
No.
Can you see it?
Can you see it now?
Wow. Quick glance. Look.
No, Deadlands is not going to get pivoted away from. I've done that. I used my one for the year on Eat the Reich. So,
well,
that's okay. I spent the last 6 months hyping up Delta Green, and then I was like, oh fuck it, Symbaroum. That's so funny that you're reading that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, yeah, it's because I was trying to see like what kind of rule set could I look at for what I was going to try. And I always shied away from it because I didn't know if I could like mod it or, I didn't know how like does it. But then, I don't know, because I wasn't sure how specific the magic was and stuff like that. So, well, we're recording. Oh shit.
We are recording. This was too good to pass up. We can either just throw this at the back or let it die. But
no problem. But yeah, is it set up so like we're all on our own channels and stuff?
Yeah, it should be local recording.
Cool. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if not, I fucked up big time.
Yeah. That's
we can also start and restop, or we can start and reset too.
Oh, no.
Just to make sure your recording goes.
Yeah.
I think I did local.
I think it defaults to local.
I think so too.
Yeah. So I'm sure you're fine.
Patrick, you're so full of shit. Yeah.
Patrick can confirm.
Fix it. I did the one time.
That's true. Yeah, you have done it for Starforge.
Even that though, I think I sent to you guys to do the audio. So
that's fine.
It's fine.
That's no problem at all. I'm happy to do it.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Let me just say this. Like, I don't mind doing it at all. Because it's basically the same thing as my job. But when my job is crazy, it can be like, oh my god, like, when am I going to find time? So
yeah.
But anyway. We're talking about how the rotation, I was saying this to Matt, I think before we're recording, is just pure anarchy. So yeah, I love it. Because, sorry, go ahead.
No, please finish your thought.
I was going to say, I feel like Deadlands is something you're very passionate about.
I'm very passionate about Deadlands. Very excited for Deadlands.
To be clear, I'm still very excited about 3 things. 2 things. Not including Symbaroum. Pathfinder all day, every day.
Every day.
Like I would gladly play Path. And like I'm still very excited for Delta Green. I just need to get past the creative block and do that shit. But that's still very much a thing that's going to happen.
And because remember, we promised the listeners the entirety of Kingmaker.
I made lots of promises. Oh, sure. I'm sure someday we'll play Lancer too. God, I want to play Lancer. One of you fuckers need to run Lancer. I want to play fucking anime based Lancer because I want the Automech stuff too.
And then Degenesis sits over on that shelf over there and just gets me all honked up every time I look at it.
I'm unfamiliar.
I'm not sure. I was actually last week when we were damn fine coffeeing. I was actually like, will Genesis ever come back? Because I really enjoyed that adventure.
Really? You guys liked it? I feel like I wasn't doing a good, like, not like this isn't like some self-pity thing. I really thought I was like not doing great with it.
No, I had a ton of fun with it.
But think of it this way, like, because it seems like it was meant to be sort of a starting adventure. Like I would replay it.
Oh,
in
no,
a heartbeat.
No.
Oh,
that was part of the like 6-book epic. Is what you were in part 1 of a like multi-continent saga.
I think I would have switched characters up. I wanted to do too much with my, like, the idea of the Anubis character was really cool, but in reality, like, playing it was not something that it was fun, but I wanted to get more into it,
what if you did it instead of like this big sweeping murder mystery that spans continents? What if you're just like, fuck it, we ball, let's go explore the Paris underground.
Yeah.
You know, and just like a survival horror. What's that fucking HBO show in video game?
Oh, The Last of Us?
Last of Us. Like Last of Us vibes. You're just doing a little mission. You don't have to be, and that's, I guess, an important thing is like, you don't have to be epic in everything you do. You can just have a good, like, look how much fun Eat the Reich was. And all the fuck we did was just go fucking rip Nazis in half, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or Otari. Like, all we did was go find out what was eating the fish. Like, that's, you know, it doesn't.
Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah.
Huh. Damn. Oh, fuck.
The Genesis is back, baby.
Played Genesis too. That's the other thing. Like, I want to play this stuff.
I would run to Genesis. I just need Tegan to be like 18.
Yeah.
Like, so in 20 years when we're still doing this, then
should be up to
I'm not going to live that long
by then.
Maybe.
Wait, what'd you say, Matt?
We should be up to 500 subscribers by then.
Making sweet cash, yeah. Yeah. I'll be long dead, but whoever fills my shoes.
Nah, man, you've been drinking your beet juice.
I need to.
Right.
I'm all those fatty omegas that I'm supposed to be taking.
Just snorting lines of salmon.
It's just, oh God, that is the worst feeling. I'm going to live forever.
Pink all over your face.
Oh God.
Yeah. Because I've heard that salmon might actually be more gray, and then they sort of pink flamingo it up a little bit because everybody thinks it's supposed to look that way.
Probably.
I don't know if that's true.
I assume everything is the wrong color. Like,
I think it depends on what you're getting. Like, I think it has a pinkish hue to it naturally. If you're buying like frozen ones, maybe.
Aren't you?
And also, it's probably fresh and farm raised. Also makes a difference.
Well, I mean, this is Matt, Mr. Kansas, is the expert on fish colors here.
Yeah, right.
At least he's not.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, at least he's not Mr. Missouri, but
I live in Missouri, Patrick. I'm from the Kansas side. We live on the Missouri side for the last, 10 years.
Wow.
I can't wait to go back to the Kansas side.
Wow.
Missouri sucks.
Yeah.
So many ways.
At least it's a real state, unlike Kansas.
God,
is it
great to be a coastal elite,
right? Like, amen to that, brother.
Feels right.
I feel like if anything, we should celebrate Kansas these days more than Missouri.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fair these days.
But we are recording.
It's gonna be great to look back in 2032.
I won't be alive.
We'll all be dead. It's fine.
We're all gonna Dick Van Dyke it.
You know what? I was like, that's a baller answer, sir.
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke can say whatever he wants. I mean,
that's right.
Reason.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
And
tonight's special guest, Dick Van Dyke.
Are you drinking full bore Bud up there, Bud?
No, that'd be fucking funny. You're just rocking Bud.
Just
Bud heavy.
Bud heavy.
Founder's Dirty Bastard. Their first little beer.
I gotcha.
Is Bud heavy just Bud?
Yeah, yes. Budweiser. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get it? Because it's not Bud Light. It's Bud Heavy.
Got it. Sorry, I only drink microbrews.
Well, we are coastal elites, so.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I am drinking a Monday Night Brewing Dr. Robot Berry Lemon Sour.
Oh, man, I love a good sour.
I love a good sour.
Very
Cut
nice.
your teeth on it.
Yes.
So we're good on Cimbro.
Yeah.
Hype as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, like we were saying, I have the advanced player's guide. Is there things I need to pull from
Dive
it?
into it. If you want, there's some cool shit in there. And it's important because they give you more professions because just real quick, there's archetypes, right?
Yeah.
Warrior, rogue, and magic, witch, whatever. but then they break out rogue and hunter, so you get like a monster hunter profession. And so what's really cool is like it now gives you progression goal paths to unlock jobs, almost like Final Fantasy-esque. Like if you take enough stats, you can unlock the monster hunter profession, which is just like, I feel like there's so much you can do in Simbro. There's this big plot with this, this kingdom has had to, escape to the north and rebuild themselves. There's barbarian clans, there's dwarves, which are basically hidden away, elves which refuse to cooperate with humans, and then you just have the fucking things walking around the forest that you could just play a monster hunter game. Like there's the opportunities and the potential is just like endless in Simbro. It's so cool.
So we're back to Delta Green, right?
Yeah. So that is why we're back on Old Gods of Appalachia, actually.
Time to play Star Trek.
Yeah.
It really is like we're like 13 into the beginning of summer and we're like, oh my God, we're going to play so many games.
Fucking awesome though, man. I love when like, we'll go and we'll just like plod along, and then sometimes we hit and it's just like, oh yeah, we're game. And then the problem is we're like, we're so deep in the queue that it's like, oh yeah, here comes Cimarome. And then 6 months will go by and it's like, all right, next up is Morkborg.
Oh God, I love Morkborg.
Oh shit, it's on. But here's the thing though, like Patrick, you're killing
Cimarome's next, baby.
So that means
I have foregone my space in line because I false started with Eat the Reich. So
okay,
can we do that? Can we just forego our spots? I think I'll play this time.
So I think I'll try and when we get back to the spy thing, we'll try and move through it so that Deadlands can get up.
Spy. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, we got English Yuri tonight supposedly, and then you guys are dicking around with Liminal Horror next week.
Liminal Horror next week.
Get that wrapped up,
and then it's turkey time.
Yeah.
And then it's Christmas time. And do we break out spies for Christmas, or do we, with the 1 or 2 sessions we play in December because everything's going to get fucked, do we play some kind of Christmas themed one-shot thing and then bowl straight into Symborum and Deadlands in the new year?
We need to get going on Symborum.
Okay.
Or I'll find something new and shiny.
Okay.
That's the thing with me is when the lightning strikes, you got to catch it right then.
Got to ride that,
because you can't do shit like Symborum, and then be like, oh, remember that game to Genesis? I really like that, because then it's like, oh, that had really cool class. Like, I don't know how you would ever see it, but like the class progression in fucking the Genesis, like the judges, like
So maybe what we do maybe we just keep the rotation normally in December, and like Christmas is Christmas, but we just whatever it is.
Christmas in England or Finland.
It's Christmas in Kansas City.
Yeah. But I need to move the spy game along so we can get to the other ones.
But I feel like we can start Symborum.
Right. That's next in the rotation. So
yeah.
So maybe after Thanksgiving, the first one when we're back could be Symborum.
Session 0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've got ideas.
I do love a good Session 0.
All right, so maybe that's the plan. The first one after Thanksgiving, we start with Symborum. After that, we're to spies, doing the rotations till we can get spies
done, and then it's Symborum and Deadlands.
Weird Frontiers, got it.
Yep, straight into Malifaux. I did pull that book off the shelf the other day. We are going to play that at some point. The End of the Reach system. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll fuck around with anything.
Yeah.
I love the world of Malifaux. It's so good. You guys will have to get decks of cards though.
Sure. That's okay.
Sure, we have some.
I'll mail you some if you don't have.
Just look on this shelf right there. You can see them.
Yep, right there.
Christmas in Kansas.
So to get this one done, do we want to get started just so we can get this off our plate?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right.
Patrick, don't present AI generated trivia tonight.
No, I did not. I did not generate trivia tonight. I did not. No trivia tonight from me. Does that mean that Art has trivia?
I do.
Let's fire it up. Art.
Okay. I guess I'll run it since I'm.
Do it.
Okay.
Yep.